Hey gang, I'm JP and welcome back to Talking The Orville on Egotastic FunTime. Today we're going to have a great time talking about the upcoming episode 7 of the Orville, Majority Rule. In this episode, Kelly leads an away mission to find 2 missing Union anthropologists on a planet very similar to Earth. And it looks like John Lamarr is going to find himself in some sort of trouble. There's also going to be a couple of familiar faces from Star Trek in this episode. I'm excited for this new episode for a couple of reasons, you guys. First off, it's a new episode of the Orville. What's not to be excited about? Also, it looks like we're going to be finally getting more information about John Lamarr. From your comments, I know that many of you, just like me, have been waiting to dive deeper into this character. And I don't know if we're gonna get any other like boom bitch moments, but that's okay because I plan on yelling boom bitch at the screen every time Lamarr says something funny and or badass. It's kind of like a drinking game, but much more annoying to your neighbors. From the preview, there's very little information about the story of Majority Rule, and when that happens, it means I have to put on my thinking socks and speculate wildly about what's gonna happen.
So there's basically gonna be a lot of fake spoilers in this episode.
We know that there are 2 missing anthropologists on a 21st century-like planet, and Kelly takes Alara, Dr. Finn, medicine woman, and John down to investigate. And because it's my goal to always be thorough when breaking down a preview of the Orville, let's take a closer look at that cute hat Alara is wearing.
Now I had the time of my life. No, I never felt like this before.
Here's a screenshot of the team obviously asking some guy if he's seen the missing anthropologist. He's wearing some sort of weird badge with a down and up arrow on it. The Orville away team doesn't have these badges, but then in what I assume is the very next scene, all 4 of them are wearing these badges. So are all the people in the background. And it's obvious the crew got their hands on these badges in order to blend in, or they were forced to take them, I don't know. You'll also notice everyone is carrying these smartphone looking devices. I'm wondering if these devices somehow connect to the badges in some way, swipe up or down, something like that. But look at this other picture of some girl from the planet that the Orville crew takes on board. It looks like these badges can light up. Also, this girl's badge has different colored arrows on it. What's up with that? Is she like a different class of citizen or something? Is she above or below other people on the planet? I assume she's above because everyone else seemed to have a red and green arrow. Is having different colored arrows this planet's equivalent of being Twitter verified? Oh my god, what the hell's going on with everyone's pant legs? I'm not sure what kind of trouble John is gonna find himself in this episode, but it appears to me to be a case of mistaken identity. He looks like he's being accused of something and everyone around him looks none too pleased to see him. I'm guessing at this moment, Alara is gonna have to open up a jar of pickles and get everybody out of there. Toot sweet. I seriously can't wait to find out more about what's going on here, you guys, but I'd love to hear what your theories are too, so let me know what you guys think. I did a little digging on IMDb about this episode and found some pretty spicy Star Trek connections that we'll be seeing in this episode. Ron Canada, Lauren Lester, Corey Mindell Parker, and Stephen Culp will be making appearances. Ron Canada, who plays Admiral Tucker on the Orville, has the distinctive honor of having played a character on Star Trek The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager. Lauren Lester had some 2-bit part on an episode of Deep Space Nine, and Corey Mindell Parker played Paul Mayweather on an episode of Enterprise. Paul Mayweather was Travis's brother or something on the show. I don't remember because I'd usually zone out anytime Travis Mayweather was on the screen. For those of you who don't know, Travis Mayweather was the Enterprise NX-01's version of Wesley Crusher.
I would be the one to be like, oh man, you're gonna get to see this and I can't wait.
But shut up, Travis.
Stephen Culp, on the other hand, who plays a character by the name of Wilkes in this episode, you might recognize him as Major Hayes from Star Trek Enterprise. He made an appearance in 5 episodes of Enterprise, and I did some cross-referencing with his Enterprise appearances and Seth MacFarlane's appearance on Enterprise as Ensign Rivers.
That's it. The lithium matrix is stable. Driver coils are configured for warp speed. Nice work. Engineering to bridge.
It was a dead end. There was no crossover. Stephen Culp didn't appear in the same episode Seth did, which was called Affliction. Just like the connection between Seth MacFarlane, Charlize Theron, and Liam Neeson that all came from the movie A Million Ways to Die in the West, I'm sure there are more of these Easter eggs to look forward to in future episodes. And I'll find them too, you guys, because a good private dick always gets his man.
Klaxon, Ries, Blaj Blanarnik. Karnik.
Private dick. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about today, and I talked about it. How about you? What do you think is going on in this majority rule episode of the Orville? Also, do you think something bad might happen to Gordon Malloy's leg again? You can let me know by joining the conversation below. Special shout out to Talking the Orville superfans Matt Standish and
Virtual DR Quantum
for helping support future episodes of this show on Patreon. You're my favoritist persons in the universe right now, so thank you two very much. If you want to help support Talking the Orville on Egotastic FunTime, I'd love it if you click on that Patreon link in the description of this video. Don't forget to tune in live every Thursday for our pre-Orville Super Chat live stream explosion, where we'll chat about the Orville and give people a send-off as they go and watch the latest episode of the Orville as it begins to air in their time zone. Whew, that was a lot of words. The live show will be every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time while the Orville Season 1 is still airing. I'll see you next time, and as always, I hope all your times are egotastic fun times. Love you, bye-bye!
Egotastic fun time, we're gonna have a great time. Egotastic fun time, give me all your money. Give him all your money. You will find it funny. Just give me money. I love money. Give me all your 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 money.